So man, I had to make this quick video. It is 9:30 on a Friday. I'm hustling to get some work done. I'm working on a new program called the Power Program. It's just using a few steps or a few things I used to gain power. So when you're down and out, when you're feeling like crap, when you're a little depressed about where you are in life and what you've done, there are definite things that you can do to climb out of it. And actually today, man, I've been thinking about where I want to be. So I've got good stuff. I've got a great house. I got a great pup, great lady. I've got a business that continually grows. And yet, if you're an ambitious guy, you know what I mean. You always want more. So sometimes you get in these thought patterns, especially if you have buddies that are super successful and so forth. You start the little comparison thing, which is a bad thing, I know. But you also compare where you are to where you want to be, and it gets you down. And if accomplishment means a lot to you, it gets you really down. And if I'm honest, it got me pretty damn down today. But I realized that I wouldn't, or I always realize this, no matter how I'm feeling, acting down won't get me to where I want to be, nor will it help me accomplish what I want to accomplish. So we can feel down, we can feel like crap, we can feel like we just don't want to do anything, like we just want to stay in bed, like we want to turn the TV on, like we want to just do loser shit, and we can feel like that, but we can't act like that. So I got up pretty early, got up at 5:30, started working, started doing my stuff, had a great little morning work session, but then I started feeling like shit because I started thinking about where I want to be and how I want this business to grow and how I want to reach more guys and how I want to make an impact. And I'm not where I want to be. So I started feeling like accomplishment means a lot to me. So I started feeling like shit. But I quickly realized that, you know, you can't sacrifice what you have and what you've been given because of a feeling. You can't waste this stuff. So I set a timer on my watch and I did something. I worked on something very specific. Then I got outside. I took Teddy for a big run, and you can see he's out. He's sleeping there. And then I identified a couple other things that I needed to finish by the end of the day, and I'm not quite done them yet. It's 9:30. I got to get them done by the end of the day. But I tell you what, man, you let your body lead your climb out of this despair, this feeling of mediocrity and inferiority, or whatever you want to call it. You let your body and your mind lead you out of it. And then you have to understand that it's perspective. These feelings like you're not where you want to be, it's perspective. It's entirely your perspective, and if you choose to make it as such, it can be the wrong perspective. Like, what's the quote? A warrior sees everything as a challenge. A non-warrior sees things as blessing or curses. So the very fact that you're in this position in life, be it just not completely fulfilled with where you're at, not completely proud of where you're at, constantly wanting more, which is kind of how my mind works, you have to understand that that's not a valid reason to stop, and it has to continue the quest. It has to continue the march forward. So I'm about to set up an email to send out to this program called the Power Program. It's actually 3 programs that I've created that kind of fulfill 3 principles that I've used to help me not only climb out of things. Like maybe 5 years ago I was in a pretty bad position as far as money was concerned, and I actually quit a pretty well-paying job to venture out on my own, and it took 8 months to really get out of the bottom and then slowly build that up. And now I've got a business that, like clockwork, grows by 50% annually, which is awesome, and that's going to grow even more in the next 6 months because I have some stuff planned. But these 3 principles really will help you get out of a rut and get you back on the track that you need to be on, because you can't stay in this despair. You can't stay in this this feeling that you're not where you want to be, because that's where you got to get, and you got to get moving on getting there. So just yeah, there's an article down below. Click that, read that, and if there's anything I can help with, give me a shout. My contact information will be at the bottom of that article. Alright, brother, get after it. I'm gonna get back to this.